Dawn at Altrincham Grammar School for Boys. It's quiet. There doesn't seem to be anything around. But a fully grown adult Mrs. Harvey is prowling through the school. For Mrs. Harvey is one of the teachers who inhabit this environment, and to whom the pupils who also live here are merely prey. This programme, filmed at great risk, explores the fascinating world of these mighty creatures. Midday at Altrincham Grammar School for Boys. Pupils gambol happily round the yard, hoping the teachers won't catch them. And the Stamford Hall, the area with the most plentiful supply of food, is packed, and Mr. Ahmedzada is collecting its food, which it will eat in a secure area later. For Mr. Ahmedzada is purely a sandwich eater, but teachers such as the Mr. Wingate or the Mr. Reader prey upon pupils unfortunate enough to cross their path. Both of them are particularly looking for pupils with untucked shirts, which are a delicacy among teachers. The day wears on, and soon it is dusk. Most teachers are day hunters, and retreat to their homes at night, but some are nocturnal, and high in the canopy, some 15 feet above the ground, the Mrs. Clark is wide awake, helping pupils who take refuge in the library. The Mrs. Clark is a solitary teacher, but some teachers prefer to live in packs. For example, physics teachers. Physics teachers live in caves like this one, to keep warm against the weather in the frozen north of the school. It is sad to think, as we watch these physics teachers happily carrying out routine tasks, that physics teachers are being driven to extinction. Many are migrating south and evolving into maths teachers, leaving dwindling numbers in the north. If you would like to help by adopting a physics teacher, please phone the Adopt a Teacher helpline at the end of the programme. As we have seen, teachers come in a great variety, from the energetic to the lethargic. But such a range doesn't just happen naturally. Teachers constantly undergo natural selection, according to Darwin's theory of evolution and employment. For example, the Mr. Green. Here is the Mr. Green in the Cretaceous period of 1973, top row centre. It has evolved copious amounts of hair during the Ice Age, when the Conservatives were in power and no one could get central heating. However, as the Ice Age recedes, the Mr. Green's fur becomes neater. We leave the Cretaceous period and enter the Pretentious period. Here global warming starts to kick in and afros go out of fashion. The Mr. Green evolves to suit this environment and loses the unnecessary and unfashionable hair. Eventually it becomes the Mr. Green of today, top of the food chain in the language department. Evolution can produce dazzling varieties of teachers, but there is one that surpasses them all, the Mr. Gartside. This is an extremely rare, dominant male of the school, which preys upon other teachers and even Ofsted inspectors. Although the Mr. Gartside is currently the peak of evolution, environments change. For living organisms adapt and alter, and who knows, maybe one day teachers and pupils will live in harmony, in a world full of happiness and sweetness and light, and teachers and pupils and... Get the camera off. Maybe not. Next week on Walking with Teachers, we actually enter the staff room. What perils await us there?